Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at what juicy news is important for you to know. I was called to do this reading for you today. It was completely guided, and even the piles, I initially thought I would do 3 piles, and then I saw the number 4 straight in my face, and this really makes me understand that this was really important for some of you to come out, and that it would be completely guided by your spirit guides and angels. Obviously, there's news that you need to know about. So let's start the piles together and see what juicy news is coming up for you. What do you need to know about? What news do you need to know about that is very important to you? And, oh, wow. Okay, so you have Gaia. That's one. You have Aradia. Whoa. I mean, all the cards coming out are really amazing. We have Bell, okay? And we have Moon. Oh, I knew this was guided. Okay, now take a look at which of the 4 piles you're the most drawn to. And that's probably the pile for you here today. Again, and as usual, if you feel drawn to more than one pile, then there's definitely more news for you to listen to. And as usual, I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. So you've chosen Gaia, and it popped right out as you saw. It's one of my favorite cards. As you know, Gaia is a reverential term that we use for our planet. Gaia is an ancient Greek goddess of agriculture, fertility, and marriage. So we'll now see what this is all about and see the juicy news that you need to hear about. I don't want to jump into conclusions before we take a look at your tarot cards all together. And today we're going to use some cubes, some story cubes that I just felt called on to using today. It's really weird. If you clicked on this reading, everything has been guided. Pile number 1. All right, so let's see what juicy news is there for pile number 1. Okay, I'm gonna pick that one out. Wow, courage. Okay, let's put this right here. Right, let's go one more time. What juicy news is there for pile number 1? All right, so we have a no-thingness. Interesting. Okay, you're not expecting this at all, pile number 1. Obviously, something is going to come out of nowhere that is going to be a big blessing in your life, but you're not going to accept it at all. Sorry, of course you're going to accept it. You're not going to expect it at all. And since you clicked on this reading, you were meant to hear this. You were meant to know about it now. Okay, let's see. You have abundance. Pile number 1. I see why I said you're not going to accept it. Because unconsciously, pile number 1, I think you could be blocking away some great abundance happening to you. And that's why you're meant to hear this today. Simply because you don't believe it. Do you see how a flower came out of nowhere from, it looks like some stones, some dead stones, and it still came out of it? And you might be thinking, where would abundance come from? I totally feel for you, pile number 1, but it seems like your spirit guides and your angels are helping you to reverse this idea, because you're abundant, the universe is abundant, and things come out of nowhere. And I see why you have Gaia here, because Gaia is full, or the earth is full of resources for us, full of everything that we need. Everything. It has agriculture, trees, nature. It's just a magical place for us to be in. And it looks like, from the picture depicted here, like this woman has everything. She can swim, she can fly, she can roar, she can She's powerful, just like an eagle here. She's beautiful, and it seems like you really have everything, but you don't know, and you need to believe in that. And that's a strong message for you here. You need to believe it in order to receive it. So pile number one, out of the blue, you're going to get something amazing. And the reason I really believe in that is because Gaia has the ability to nourish us, and it's constantly being challenged by our abuse of her gifts. And when we respect her and respect what we have, then we always get the best out of Gaia, don't we? And so here I think the advice is to go ahead and do what you need to do, regardless of whether you believe it's going to happen to you or not, because you have abundance here coming out of nowhere. An explosion of abundance, you see, coming out of nowhere. Where you think there could be no life, there will be a lot of life. Pile number one. So I'm very happy for you. I mean, Gaia on itself is a lot of abundance coming to you. So I think here you have to believe and work on something, while believing that you're going to receive a lot of things as you work on it. Transformation. Now, I had a feeling about this. What part of the juicy news that is coming for you is how you're going to change. Number one, something about your character and personality, maybe the way you believe in yourself, maybe your self-discipline, something about you will completely transform very soon from being from zero to hero. So if you're not self-disciplined, I think you're going to start working on it, and you're going to be a very disciplined person. If you're afraid of speaking out in public, you're going to go from being afraid to being a great public speaker. Whatever it is you have on your mind that you need to do, you will have, just like the lion here or the tiger, you will have the courage to do it. So you have to believe in yourself. That's the clear message here, because there's a personal transformation. Big personal transformation might even be in the light. I see a lot of light here. You might be a star, maybe, and maybe people will be listening to you soon. Or you might be doing something big in your work that will transform your company, and you will shine like a star. You will go from zero to hero, and you will transform your life and yourself quite soon. Pile number one. I see why this was urgent news for you to hear, and I'm very happy for you. So please take the advice, pile number one, and start believing and start working, because it seems like from the very beginning, even your card was the one that popped out. You're meant to hear this. It probably popped out to grab your attention. And you have the Nine of Swords, right? You have the Four of Cups right under nothingness. Oh my God. How the cards speak to each other to deliver your message is really amazing. You have the Two of Swords right under abundance. And you have the Nine of Wands. Let me put this back. And before we start your reading, I said I was going to do the cubes for you. I don't want to create a lot of noise. Sorry about that. I'll try to do it as far as possible. Right. Let me organize this for you and come back. So pile number one, your juicy news is that there is big transformation happening in your life. And it's no coincidence that you have transformation all over your reading. I mean, even nothingness is all about transformation, by the way. I said this a lot of times, you may know this by now, but nothingness is a Buddha term for Shanyata, and that is a term that explains how everything arises and erupts from nothing, just like the universe. It started from nothing, and now we have everything, as you can see. We have the whole universe, and all your cards are saying it's no coincidence that there's big transformations happening in your life. Something big is about to arise, but I do see that it's you that has to do this transformation, pile number one. And your clarification cards are showing me exactly how you think of this. I see you in a lot of pain or a lot of distress during this time. I think with the Nine of Swords here, I see that you feel very stressed. You feel like maybe you might be, time is passing by and you don't know what to do in your life. You don't know if it's going to get better for you, if you're going to achieve your dreams. I see here with the Four of Cups that you're sitting around unnecessarily thinking that your life may be over or that you can't do anything, when there's obviously one cup, very strong, clear cup being presented to you that is going to create this abundance in your life, but you're not really looking at it. I think you're blinding yourself. Again, blinding yourself from seeing that you can do it, pile number one. This card popped out for you. And it says healing. You need to heal this part of you, pile number one, and believe that you have the skills and the abilities to create what you dream of. I see you here as being a very skilled person. There's a lot of rainbows in your reading. There's a lot of things being created out of nothing, which really shows me that you are a very abundant, skilled person. You do have the ability to do all of that. And the only thing missing is for you to believe in yourself. You can't be blindfolded by your wrong voices, your negative voices. Because do you see here, pile number one, how in this card, the Nine of Wands, it's depicted as a very tall, beautiful, strong woman that has this little fence, didn't even make half her leg length, and she stops. She thinks she cannot pass. She thinks that there's an obstacle in her way, when really she could just lift her leg just a little bit. And she has a huge wand on her hand that is lit, that has an aura around it, giving the implication that she has the ability to tackle whatever it is that she wants. She has the power. She's very tall. She can either push it with her leg, because it seems like it's very fragile, this fence, or she can step over it. So it's all in your head, pile number one. And I see here with your cubes the same message being depicted. This is the message that you're meant to hear today. I see you being stressed about something. I think you don't have maybe enough information to do it, not enough self-discipline to carry this responsibility, climb up the ladder to create it. And so you constantly bury this idea, pile number one, when it's meant to create abundance in your life. You feel like you're going to fall, you're not going to be able to do it, that maybe people will steal your ideas. That is just too heavy of a responsibility for you. But really, pile number one, you're guided here to understand by your angels and by your spirit guides. They're letting you know that you were created for this, that you definitely have all the resources that you need, and you will be provided with the resources that you need as you go along. You have the right idea, and you certainly have the power to achieve it, pile number one. You have Gaia. I hope you realize how big this is. And I see here that you will be bringing something into light. You will make it happen. It's going to be personal. It's going to pertain to a certain idea that you have, because it's your t-shirt here that's in the light. And I see your energy being projected into the world, somehow giving a piece of you that will enlighten maybe your job, maybe your work. It will create an aha moment for people where they go, oh, I needed that. Where was that? And you are this person, pile number one, that is really needed in whatever it is. I know you know what we're talking about here. You just think it's not possible. You think it's not going to happen for you. But it will, pile number one. So please reconsider what you're thinking about, because your reading is confirming 1,000,000 times that you are going to be very abundant, pile number 1. Very soon, it's going to start from zero to hero, just like the universe. All of a sudden, out of nothing, all of a sudden, out of nothing, you are going to be very blessed. So I wish you all the best of luck, pile number 1. Please take the blindfold out. Please start believing in yourself. It's right at the corner of your eye. You can start it and you can transform your life straight away. I would advise you, pile number 1, and I felt it probably from your spirit guides and your angels pushing me to tell you to turn this video and start at least putting pen to paper and writing down just 5 or 6 notes of what you can do. Start it now. You're going to be abundant very soon, and I wish you all the best of luck. Please let me know down in the comment section what you're up to. I would love to know if you want to share it. And again, like I said, I do wish you all the best of luck. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. So you've chosen Aradia, and I gotta say, great choice, because that's one of my top favorite cards in the deck. Because Aradia, she is the queen of witches. She had a striking personality during, I think it was said that she lived during the 14th century. And she was known as the beautiful pilgrim. I think she lived in Italy. And like I said, she was recorded to have a striking personality of her time. Okay, so let's see what this is all about and how this fits into your juicy news, pile number 1. So let's pick out your tarot cards and see what juicy news is coming up for pile number 2. What juicy news does pile number 2 need to know about? All right. Very excited for this. Pile number 2, you have comparison. Interesting. Okay. It seems like pile number 2, you've had your eye on something for a very long time, and you kind of felt, could I have this in my life? Is it possible for me to have it? It might seem a little too far-fetched, but it looks like it's coming for you. We'll see what it is now. It's a big change from what you already have in your life. It's going to be striking, like Aradia, very beautiful. It's going to have the striking change in your life. Something that was really magical, something you really dreamt of in your heart. Let's see. Let's see. Did you know, by the way, that, I don't know why this popped up. We'll find out. But did you know that she was acknowledged as a daughter of the goddess Diana? Maybe your story has to do with the UK for some of you. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, so you have possibilities. You have maturity. Okay, you have the Fool. Okay, now let's take your clarification cards. Let's take the lights here. So what juicy news is coming up? Oh, pile number 1. The raven is the keeper of secrets. And I see a lot of secrets being spoken to your ear. I see that in the next coming period, pile number 2, you're going to receive some very interesting news that was kept away from you for a while. And heritage, this might has to do with family money, something that may have to do with family, but of course not necessary. It could also have to do with your work. But you're going to receive some information that is going to be key and very useful for you. All right. Now, what juicy news is coming up for pile number 2? What juicy news does pile number 2 need to know about? All right. So, one, I see that something very special and unique is going to happen to you very soon. You have the Seven of Wands right under comparison. Okay. You have the Queen of Wands right under possibilities. You have the Three of Wands under maturity. And you have the Knight of Cups right under the Fool. So pile number one, for you in specific, obviously, there is falling in love happening soon. And if you don't feel like it, I'm sorry. It seems like there is love coming into your life. It seems to me from a very strong energy here of someone being struck by you, someone being awestruck by you, falling in love quickly for you, and kind of going after you. And this might be the news coming up that you're gonna maybe like. I think you might like this person, but you are going to be a little bit careful about them in the beginning. I see you here making them wait, letting their horse wait. Like we say, hold your horses. You're going to let them wait a little bit until you study them, because it looks to me like you're not taking any BS anymore. And you're taking the time. You have boundaries here, and you're taking the time to make sure that whatever's coming in fits your life very well. But you are cloaked by good luck, pile number two. There's a lot of good luck happening to you in the next period of time, and maybe this is why you clicked on this reading. Let me take out your cubes, but I don't want it to hurt your ears, so I'm gonna take them very carefully, and I'm gonna shuffle them away from the camera. Okay, hold on, pile number one. Sorry, I mean pile number two. Okay, now let me shuffle. I hope this is not hurting your ears. All right, now let me organize them and get back to you. Okay, so I see two main juicy news happening for you, pile number two. Right, that's a confirmation here. So first of all, I do see someone coming into your life. I see new love that you might like, but I see you pulling the horses and taking your time, even though this person is going to fall very quickly for you. But I see you on the other side taking your time to assess the situation, to discern whether this person fits into your life or not. And we'll talk about that in a little while. And the second news that I see for you, some juicy news here, is that you are going to be creating some following for you. That's pretty interesting here. I see you as being a light worker and attracting a lot of other great light workers listening to you. You have something enlightening to say. You have a lot of charisma. You're very good with your words and your minds and your mind. And I think it wasn't a coincidence that I said minds, because I think you have a lot of ideas, a lot of intellect, a lot of things that you read that will enlighten a lot of people. It will pull them towards you. Now, these are the two juicy news. Now, let's have a deeper look into these two, because it's really interesting here, pile number two. So first of all, I see that you might have had some trouble in the past, and kudos to you for being a discerning person now and not jumping into a relationship right as it happens. I think the way you have a wise way of looking at things now. And I think I'm not gonna be in a relationship with anyone just because they fell for me. I think now, just like Aradia, you're a wise person and you take your time to think, because you've had obviously some bad experiences in the past. There's a lot of comparisons here that I see for you. And this does not necessarily mean at all, and I'm not getting that energy from you. I don't think you were the one that was comparing yourself to other people. I think that you've had bad experiences in the past of maybe unfaithful partners who weren't mature and maybe compared you to other people. whether they said it or not, I think you felt like you were too big to be put in that position. And that's not the sort of person you want anymore. I see you having heartaches, crying over what people could do to each other. And I see here with the number 1 that you've decided to steer clear from relationships for a while, to wait until you find the right person. And because you constantly felt like they're here to steal something and run, have a nice time with you, maybe have it their way in everything, and you're not having that anymore. And I see that you have been maybe manifesting this right person into your life. Pile number 2, you might written about the exact description that you want of this person. You might have meditated on it, but I think you're now quite clear on who you want to catch as a person in your life. And I see the universe making it happen for you, manifesting it for you. Even though you might think it's going to be tough, because I think you've related relationships to being tough and hard, and I don't think you think it's a pleasant experience anymore. But I think this reading is telling you that this time is going to be different. Pile number 1, always use your discernment. But I think the news you're meant to hear today is not to worry. Take a leap of faith while being careful, just like you are. You have the 3 of Wands here, and it's all about waiting outside unnecessarily to take a leap of faith. So I do see what you're doing is right, being discerned, using discernment, and being mature, understanding that you need to, people need to take your trust. They shouldn't be taking it for free like they used to in the past. And you are doing the right thing, but at the same time, don't take it to the other extreme, and also believe that you're meant to have the right thing. And sometimes we take it to the extreme because we kind of started believing that it's not going to happen. And this is where you might want to think about this. And so you kind of want to balance out being having discernment towards the situation, and believing that it could happen for you. Pile number 2. So take your time to think about this. This is really good news here. Now, let's, for a moment here, talk about your following. It looks like you're going to go from an abyss. It looks like a desert, doesn't have much abundance in it, but the sun is rising. And you're depicted here as an eagle, someone who's very skilled, powerful, is able to create things. You're very wise, and you're about to illuminate people on something. And out of the blue, I think you're bit by bit going to create some strong following here. You have a black cat right at your footsteps, and a black cat always shows protection. So you're really being protected here as you gain your following. But I have a surprise for you. Remember when in the very beginning of the reading I told you that she is the daughter of Diana, the goddess Diana. Now, I just noticed the black cat here, and the black cat is associated with Diana. There's something very intriguing here. She's also associated with, or it's also associated with Bast, the Egyptian goddess of cats. Cats were very much respected during ancient Egypt. There was this time when the Romans, they won one of the battles between them and the Egyptians, because they realized how much they respected cats. And they put cats in the forefront of the battle so that Egyptians wouldn't be able to fight back, and they didn't. And they won this specific battle because of this idea. And so you can see how ancient civilizations really respected black cats. And this is what I see for you here. I see a lot of following that really respects you. I see your message being protected. And it looks like you have a lot to say here, pile number 2. I wonder, what are you up to? Would you like to share it with us in the comment section, pile number 2? And if you already have something that you started talking about, if you've already created a platform, it looks like it's going to flourish for you. If not, then you're about to start something for sure. I don't know what you're up to, but I would love to know. I mean, with the Egyptian cat here, I'm very intrigued if you want to share it, pile number 2. And so here we go back to your relationship now. I think I need to push your cards in a little bit so you can see it. I'm not happy that you can't see your cards very clearly. All right. So we talked about the goddess Diana twice now. And the goddess Diana, she was associated with wild animals and the hunt. She's the goddess of the hunt, associated with hunting. And I see here that for both your work here and your relationship, the juicy news, pile number 2, is that you're going to be hunted in the next period of your life. A lot of people are going to be hunting you down. They will feel like they found the right spirit animal for them that they strive for. I see that a new person will be hunting you because they think you are their dream person. I see a following believing in you because they believe what you're saying. It really affects them and it affects their lives. Pile number 2. Isn't this amazing? I would love to get to know more about you in the comment section. I love my viewers. I truly believe that I'm attracting very unique viewers here, and I always want you to know that I always appreciate you, pile number 2, of course, and everyone that is watching. I know I have very special, unique people here, and I'm quite lucky to have you. Okay, so another thing that I see for you here, pile number 2, is that you have been working a lot on yourself. The 7 of Wands is depicted in a very unique way here in the light seers. You see someone who has boundaries but is calm at the same time, is not really fighting hard for it. I see you've created your own bubble and you've matured and grown by yourself on your own for quite a while, and this is why you're now ready to receive, pile number 2. And whatever you're working on here, I think you're going to keep for a very long time. Because did you know that the cat, when we say a cat has 9 lives, it's associated with the cycles of the moon. So I see here for a relationship, I think both of you will be growing together, going through the different maturity levels together and going strong together. So that's some wonderful love coming here. And at the same time, with your following, it's going to have the same pattern. I think you will be growing with your following. You might know much, much more than they do, but you won't stop there. I think you'll be growing and learning as you go along and helping them grow as well. So pile number 2, I have immensely enjoyed your reading. I'm honored again, like I said, for you to be here and watching your reading with me on this channel. And let's connect together in the comment section. Let's high five together. Maybe you want to tell me more about what you're doing here. And if you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3, and you've chosen the bell. What an interesting card this is, because the bells, they summon energy. They ring out changes, and they also mark the beginnings and endings of things. And it's really funny how you would choose the bell, because it's all about ringing news in a reading of juicy news. So before we jump into conclusions, bells, they signify a time of celebration, for ceremonies, for change. So obviously there's some good news that you're going to hear very soon. We'll probably find it out during the reading now. And I also see very strongly the rabbit here. And the rabbits, they symbolize prosperity, abundance. They're a symbol of good luck and fertility, of course, as well. renewal, fruitfulness. I see the sun rising for you. So it's no coincidence that you've clicked on this reading, because it seems like there's a lot of good news happening for you. And I'm now very curious about what great news is happening for you here. It's all about celebration. You're going to be celebrating some great news very soon. I love the 4 cards that came out in the beginning, and they signify a lot of deep things. So, wow. Okay, so you already have letting go. Let's put it here. Looks like you're going to be letting go of your past, embracing a new beginning. There's going to be a ripple effect to something. We'll see it now. We'll really see what this is about here. Right. This reminds me of strength as well, because when we describe a certain character and the bell comes out, it shows that someone is outspoken, has a strong character and personality. And so you might be speaking something out to existence that's going to create a ripple effect. It's going to help people let go of something. We'll see. Okay, so you might be creating some sort of awakening, because it's all about the throat chakra. Changing circumstances for yourself. Maybe you're going to be speaking out into existence something for yourself, standing up for yourself. You're going to maybe have an awakening, inner voice. Interesting. Maybe you're going to have some inner voice in you that's going to completely change something. Just like a bell. It's going to create a lot of noise on the outside. Breakthrough. I told you, you're going to pass through some strong breakthrough that's going to have a strong ripple effect, just like the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Something big is happening to you. And that's probably why you clicked celebration. Who told you? There's going to be celebration from the beginning. I'm so happy for you, pile number 3. Now let's see your clarification cards. See. So you have the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. That's interesting here. I think one of the changes that you're going to be making is walking away from a certain attitude, walking away from a certain job or a certain person, a certain behavior, certain stillness that looked like it had life, but it had nothing. There's a strong inner voice in you very soon that's going to push you out of this. And you will be celebrating a new amazing change for yourself very soon. That's going to create abundance. Now let's see with your clarification cards. What juicy news is coming up for pile number 2 that they need to know about? I hear ding, 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 like it's time. It's time now. It's time for you to rise. What are you up to, pile number 3, sorry. I told you it was time for you to rise. What is going on with you? What are you up to, pile number 3? Letting go, growing. You're about to release something that is not working for you. A certain behavior maybe. A certain person, a certain job. Lack of self-discipline, something. You're letting go of something, completely changing, freeing yourself from a situation that will bring you a lot of luck, because the bell and the rabbit is all about very good luck coming your way. Chariot, movement happening, instant, like big movements happening for you in this period of your life, pile number 2. It's time for things to go from stillness to going very fast. And you will be doing that. You'll be moving maybe towards your goals very quickly. We'll see what you'll be. But breakthrough, it looks to me like you're going to create something that will create some huge change, just like the bell. People will be listening to you. Ding, ding, ding. And they will be saying, wow, who is this person? I've just discovered this new channel. I just discovered this new person, this new business. That's going to create a breakthrough. Pile number 2. So listen to your intuition. 3 of Pentacles. This definitely has to do with your work, Maybe through your collaboration with someone, you're going to be instantly seen, heard of, or you just might create something so intricate, something so wise that will help you be heard. Pile number 3. 9 of Cups, that is wish fulfillment, right under celebration, or the 3 of Cups. So this is definitely something that you have been wishing for such a long time. It's something that you've seen yourself as. You might be, because this is the throat chakra, you might be a great communicator. You might have some wise things to say. So your words carry meaning in the moment. Make use of that, pile number 3. And also listen. What is calling you? What do you wish to call for? Now is the time to manifest it. And it's no coincidence here that it's time for you to achieve that wish that you have in your heart. Like we said, it's going to be a breakthrough that will create a ripple effect that's going to help people. And that's why they will be following you, trusting you. Things are going to be moving very quickly in terms of your work, in terms of your finances, and in terms of your personal growth, pile number 3. So there are 3 things changing here for you. Your personal growth, your voice and what it's going to affect in terms of your business, how it's going to help move you forward, and the change and effect it's going to have on other people. I see a lot of abundance coming as a result of these things. Now let's take a look at your cubes here. I don't want to create noise for you, so I'm going to shuffle this far from the camera. All right, let me organize this for you and come back. So I see here, pile number 3, that you will be lucky because you will have people helping you out to do something, to do that breakthrough that you want. You're not going to be alone, and you're not going to do it alone. Of course, the knowledge that you have in your throat chakra and you speaking it out into existence is all you. But I don't think you're going to suffer creating this on your own. You're going to be blessed by the universe with people around you helping you create this wish fulfillment for you. I see you being more out there than your usual, more bold. I see you knocking on doors, on opportunities, creating opportunities for yourself. I see you educating yourself on the right actions, the necessary actions to take to move forward. Look, here with the clothes being exposed, you're not hiding anymore. You're letting out your personal clothes outside, letting it be blessed by the wind and the sun, all of these renewable energies. And you're not afraid to let yourself out there anymore. That's the biggest change that's going to be happening to you. And you're going to take, again, a piece of yourself and let people see it. People are going to wear your message, pile number 2. It's going to come out into the sunlight and people are going to wear it. And that's why you're wearing a lot of leaves here, a lot of green. I see a lot of abundance. So you being abundant and helping other people be as abundant as you are. And abundance has to do with different things, not just finances. So finances, of course, and also in terms of love, in terms of work, in terms of living a happy, comfortable life. You are here on a pedestal, and I see, is this a lily? I don't know what flower this is, to be quite frank with you. But I see you wearing the biggest flower on your head with a lot of following, listening to you. What's up with the following in these readings today? So you will have a lot of people listening to what you have to say, putting you on a pedestal. They believe in your message because it's bringing a lot of abundance to you and to them. I see you holding these flowers dear to your heart. You genuinely want to sing out a melody that awakens their heart. Pile number 2. And because of your great intentions here, this is why the universe is sending you a lot of people standing by you, helping you out achieve this goal. So I see here breaking of habits, just like we talked about in the beginning. Breakthrough. And it does look to me like there are some habits that you need to break, that you will be breaking this coming period, because it's time for you to rise and to shine. I see you working out very hard, working, rather than sitting still and not doing anything. There's this voice calling out for you to change. And I see here someone striking a goal, like in football or soccer. So you're going to make it very soon. You're going to get your full wish fulfillment very soon. And the message here is to start working on whatever it is that you want to do, because you're going to get abundance. So the juicy news for you, pile number 3, is that things are going to go from stillness to very fast movement. They're going to go from an idea in your head that you've never done anything about to realizing it in real life. And the chariots, they're in the tarot cards in the first place because they were the means of transportation in the past, but they weren't the means of transportation for anyone. It was just for the elite, for the royals, for the people in big positions, because they were the ones who were able to afford the chariots. Also in wars, they were revolutionary because while other people had to take control of their horse, fight, find a direction, see where they want to go, do all these things at the same time, the chariot was revolutionary because one person had to focus on the war and fighting, and the other person focused on the direction and handling the horses. So it was very unique to have back then. Not everyone had it. It was a revolutionary thing to have at the time. And this shows me that you're going to be revolutionizing something. You are going to have a lot of advantage to your disposal that will really help you and the people around you take us, revolutionize something, wake us up. And it's your time now, pile number 3. It's your time to do it. What can I say? So if you've always known deep in your heart that you're meant to revolutionize something, create a big through in the world, create a big effect in the world that's going to affect people, realize, pile number 2, that with you clicking on this reading and with you staying with me and hearing it now, it is you who's meant to do that. So start working on it, pile number 3. It's your time. Whatever you're going to do will have a ripple effect, will be heard very well, just like the bells. Do you know how on Sundays the church bells rings and everyone can hear it, and now they're summoned to come and listen to some very wise words that will help them out. You will have this effect. You will summon people with your words, with your confidence, with your presence, and it's going to create a lot of abundance for you and for everyone listening to you. Pile number 3. It's time to fulfill your wish. My heart feels very warm hearing this with you, pile number 3. Pile number 3, I don't want to end your reading. It's so warm. I don't know what it is with pile number 3s in my readings. I don't want to put any seeds in your head. Forget what I just said. Always pick with your intuition. But I really value you and I wish you all the best of luck. Good luck with your breakthrough, pile number 3. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Let's either high five or you can tell me about what you're up to. I would love to know. And don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 4. So you've chosen the moon. This is a very interesting card. But what's more important, that I have been strongly guided. There's been strong intuition for me to remove the ankh from your reading and put an eagle. And straight away I see that you're a very unique pile here, you're meant to hear something very strong, because this already represents rising from the ashes to me. A strong character here. And I see the same thing with the moon. As you know, of course, the moon as queen of heaven, the moon represents all things feminine. This includes motherhood, clairvoyance, intuition, dreams, fertility. And feminine, as you know, is an energy. It exists in you, whether you're a man or a woman. And our goal is to balance out between being feminine and masculine, whether we're women or men. And so mythically, pile number 4, as Queen of Heavens, the moon, she's the consort to the Lord Sun, reflecting his light in the darkness. And it's really funny, because yesterday I was looking at the moon and I said, isn't it amazing how this lit part, because the moon was waning these days, waning crescent. And I was thinking, isn't it amazing that this lit part is from the sun, is the light coming from the sun. So thinking of yesterday and your pile and what's happening here, all these changes, I see there's a strong message, especially for you. I see that there's light coming into your life that is going to light the darkness that you're in. You're going to move from this dark place to the place where you know is your home, where you know you belong. You're rising to where you are. And that dark place was meant to teach you, let you know about your shadow, and let you grow and help you become the wise person that you are and that you're going to be very soon. The mushrooms here, they're a representation of longevity, because they use mushroom in longevity centers to study how people live long lives. Is one of the plants, or it's a fungi that we eat that really helps us live longer. You know how we say an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Actually, it's according to these longevity centers that it's a mushroom a day, or some mushrooms, a mushroom a day keeps the doctor away. So I see you moving into something very prosperous, something that is going to be quite long. You're going to stay in this stage for a very long time. I'm very happy for you. Very lucky, pile number 4. You're stepping into some prosperous times that is going to stick around with you forever. Pile number 4. So it's the end of the dark times into the light. It's like rising from the ashes. That's why I was called to taking this ego out. Now let's see what your tarot cards have to say. I see movement, a stream moving. There's a lot of movement happening for you, for sure. Pile number 4 in your life at the moment. And I want to see what this is all about. It says 1-5. It could be the 1st of May. It could be the 15th of June, because it reminds me of Cancer. Because, if it says timing, it's grabbing my attention to translate the number into a time. So you might have already started this ascension or this change on the 1st of May. You might have this change during the 15th of June, because Cancer, their planet, or their it's not a planet, but they're associated with the moon. So it's during the Cancer times, maybe. Or it might be this month, because this month we have Venus in Cancer. So that could also signify love. Let's see. I don't want to jump into conclusions. Let's see what this is all about. There's timing here for you, for sure. It's time for you to rise, obviously. Oh my God. It's full of animals here for you. It's like all these powerful animals, wise, abundance, strength, the ability to rise from the darkness. So you have strength here. It's conditioning. It looks like there is change happening for you. Again, strong change. I think you're going to be maybe manning up and doing something, not being weighed down by. Here I love sheep, but symbolically it looks like they're weaker than the lions, and you've been maybe tied down to other people's opinions for a while, And they're not really opinions because everyone's just imitating everyone. And now it's time for you to rise from other people's opinions. Pile number 4. Okay. And I also see here that 15, that's the devil card, but it's not depicted as the devil here in the Osho card. I see it has the same message of it's you that is tying yourself down. It's time for you to move, you to rise. Do you see? It's all in your hands. And I think you're now realizing that it's time for you to step out of this. Pile number 4. You're going to change this. Friendliness. This is the 2 of Cups. I think there is love also coming for you. New vision. Wow, pile number 2. Moment to moment. I love your pile. It's very consistent. It's saying the same message. Now let's take the light seers and use them as clarification for what's happening here. So what juicy news is happening for pile number 4? How I love your reading. I know this is going to be something bombalicious. Okay. So, you have the Ace of Cups here, right under conditioning. Right, can you see? I think I should pull these here so you can see the cards with me. Right, so you have the Ace of Cups here, right under conditioning. Oh, wow, the 6 of Wands right under friendliness. There's a lot of recognition happening here. The 7 of Pentacles, working slowly towards a new vision. And the 10 of Wands, an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, rising from something. Oh my God, how this is really resonating. I hope it's resonating for you. I'm sure it is. I've been called to do this for you and I'm sure it's resonating. Okay, so let's take out your cubes. And I'm going to shuffle these a little far from the camera so that it doesn't hurt your ears. Right. Let me organize this and come back. So I knew you were a very blessed pile number 4. If you've clicked on this reading, there's a lot of blessings happening specifically for you during this coming period of time with the moon here and new moon here. Let's first say what they are before we get into deep analysis. First of all, I see you burning away a certain spell on you. And a spell doesn't mean a witch created a spell on you. It could be the way you spoke to yourself, the way you thought about what you can and can't do, created this conditioning for you. And I see you breaking out of it, breaking this spell energetically from you, allowing you to move smoothly into the things that, to the other side. Because with the 10 of Wands here, it's the end of a cycle and you're moving towards a whole new life. Because you have broken this spell. You stop talking to yourself this way. There's a lot of self-love, as you see with the Ace of Cups here, that has taken you out of this conditioning that only you kept yourself in. You've created this spell and you're burning the spell and moving towards the other side. You're crossing to the other side, pile number 2. Everything is saying the same thing. And this is where you're going to stay forever. You've learned a lot from the darkness that you've been in. I see you've cried a lot over your losses, over the bad circumstances. We're going to quote in, quote out, call it bad, but the learnings that you've been through. And now it's time for you to kick that darkness out of your life and get into this new life that you're about to embark on. That's the first thing. The second thing that I clearly see, obviously, is that there's new love coming in, just like we predicted in the very beginning. This is the 2 of Cups. And obviously, because of your self-love, you freed yourself from how you think of yourself, which will allow others to appreciate you for who you are. So you're going to be, this card is connecting between this point and the next point that I'm going to talk about. So it's because you believed in yourself. You've worked hard into loving yourself. You love yourself the way you are. And this energy obviously is going to make someone come in and respect you for who you are, love you for who you are. So this looks like it's coming in for you, pile number 4, as well as shining with your work. I see you here, pile number 4, working on something, because the 7 of Pentacles, they depict work. That's your card here. I see you working maybe on a project, working on some skills that you're learning. You're working on something that means a lot to you, and you're gonna watch it right in front of your eyes grow from something very small to huge, just like a tree. And this is why we're saying you're gonna step into a new world, and you're gonna stay there. You're gonna rise from the ashes. Now, pile number 4, it's the end of your cycle. I see you've gone through a long journey of being on your own, loving, learning how to be on your own, working on yourself, navigating your way into life on your own. And since you've learned that lesson, it seems like now it's time for you to shine, to celebrate a new relationship, to celebrate your love for yourself, and to celebrate this new work opportunity, this new vision that you're focused on. I see that you have a clear vision of what you want to do. You're going to start obviously working on that. You're going to see it grow. And I see you breaking a spell, walking away from a spell that you might have created upon yourself, working little by little until you achieve it. Do you know this African proverb? I've read this once. They say, little by little, a little becomes a lot. And this quote or proverb really touched my heart. I felt it was so wise that I've actually jotted it down in my planner, and I look at it every day. Always remember, pile number 4, you're meant to hear this. When things seem overwhelming for you and scary, because you're meant to embark obviously on a very big journey that is going to have a lot of recognition for you. So that might feel a little bit scary in the beginning. Remember this proverb, pile number 4. Little by little, a little becomes a lot. So wait for it, work hard for it a little bit. Don't overwhelm yourself. But little by little, a little becomes a lot. And with your pile here, it seems like there's a lot of things happening to you very soon. A lot of movement happening to you. And it's all about timing. It's your time to receive. Now is your time to rise into something super powerful. I think you have learned to let go, but at the same time work hard. And this is why you're going to be receiving obviously 2 things in specific: love and work. Pile number 4, I see here with your love and work, since it's going to be happening very quickly for you, there is a warning here for you. Not to let go of one of the other when you receive them, because you're going to receive 2 things obviously. And you're going to be wondering, should I be spending time with this new love or working? And now you have to learn to balance. That's your new lesson. If you don't learn it, pile number 4, you might go back again to learning about this. But it's all about balance here. And you're definitely crossing on the other side. So I see that you will achieve this. This is your energetic aura that we're looking at now. And it looks like you will be able to balance it out. But again, your spirit guides and your angels are telling you to be careful, to put it into your conscious awareness that you should be balancing both out, making sure that you enjoy this relationship, but at the same time holding on to your work and making it happen. This new vision of yours, pile number 4, is full of sacred geometry here. And I see you reaching out for the stars. See, do you see? No, I think I need to bring this towards the camera. It's so specific here. You see how someone is barely able to walk, not able to tolerate life, It's like it's too heavy, it's too hard to walk, to a new strong person shooting for the stars. And that's the kind of rise that we're talking about here. That's probably why I was called to get the eagle. And there's you rising up, shooting for the stars. And with the sacred geometry here, I see that you're guided to do something. You're supported and guided, and it's going to hit the right spot, creating a lot of success for you. I see wings, just like the eagle wings here. Do you see it? Pile number 4. So you're going to fly very high very soon. And I really hope you remember this reading when you do, and come back and let people know in the comment section. It will bring a lot of hope to other people's hearts, and they will be able to see what you saw as well. And if you're already starting this journey, embarking on it, please let us know down in the comment section. It's like you creating karma, because you telling people that you are going to create, you're already on this journey, will give the other people listening to pile number 4 the confirmation that they're on the right journey. Pile number 4. So please let us know more about this in the comment section. And good luck with your love, good luck with your journey, your business. Good luck with crossing to the other side. Welcome back, pile number 4. I have loved your reading. It was really an honor doing this reading for you. Thank you for sticking around in this channel and watching. I'm so happy I was able to deliver this message to you. And let us high five down in the comment section. Let me know more about this. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!